Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different. I wanted to kind of show you guys how I use my notes pages. And this is kind of going off something I worked up in December, where I did this at the end of the month and I kind of did my notes pages as kind of like a look back at the month. So I kind of had like a shopping list of all the presents I bought people. That looks like I spelled it AWS. I didn't. That's just the way my handwriting runs together, if you can even see that. But I had like kind of big events and just stuff I did in the month. So I had like, we went to the carols on the 18th and I just wrote like be festive, and then I wrote play Santa Claus. I realised that probably sounds like I literally went and played Santa Claus. I obviously didn't do that, but it was like really fun for me to go and get people surprise stockings and like spread holiday cheer through, I don't know, just through giving people presents. Then I had like a little happy birthday section and I had 18 baby on there because I was like, I turned 18, so that was a big deal for the month. But it was using one of the sticker kits from Erin Condren, and after doing that, I literally wanted to go on Erin Condren and buy every single one because I loved the way these turned out. But that costs a lot, considering I could probably make them myself. So I kind of did something up. I don't know if I'm going to release it in the shop though, because it's a little bit too, I feel like it's almost too similar to the Erin Condren ones. So like, I don't know, you tell me if you guys want these in the shop. If you do, yeah, like I said, let me know. I might just quickly pause for a second and take a picture just before I go and use the kit. Sorry, this is me being a pain. But yeah, you guys let me know if you want to see these in the shop, and then I will release them in the shop. This is just one I did up for January, because January is like glitter gold, like New Year kind of one, and I was messing around with this kind of like ombre, working this ombre thing in Photoshop, so I wanted to like test it out, and I have seen that it needs a little bit more blending. Kind of, you can see still where one starts and one ends. So this isn't the final product if I do actually release it in the shop. Like this, but I figured I'd keep them pretty basic. I wouldn't make them like I wouldn't make them what? I wouldn't make them I'm curious as to see if she did hers. I feel like she did hers slightly skinnier. I kept mine the like height of this here, but I could take it down a little bit. I don't know, I'm still messing around with it, but I thought you guys would want to see how I use my notes pages anyway, whether you get the kit from me or you get the kit from Erin Condren or whatever it is, if you want to format it like me. But this is how I kind of do it. I use my one in my main planner for like a monthly budget. I still use Erin Condren stickers. I'll try and show you what I did. I don't think there's anything too personal in there. I obviously don't put like details or anything, but I just break it down like that, and I use the Erin Condren stickers. It's very, very plain. I just put the pay that I get, and then the expenses I have for the month, so I can try and, it'll take a while before I perfect it, but so I can try and work out kind of how I want to start saving and what I need to do, yeah, things like that. But as far as the rest of this kit, you've got like just a couple boxes for big events, because that's kind of what I use this for, because obviously I use it for rewind planning. But then there are some things, so if you want to like pre-plan, make some checklists, things like that. So there's a to buy, to do, a birthday, and events, because I generally have a to buy, so I might actually put that in there. I don't know where though. Generally for me as well, it's about layout. And I will probably be pulling in some Erin Condren stickers because I really like the way they look in white space kind of ones. So I wonder if, yeah, I've used the, I feel like I definitely need to order her sheets of like these kind of things, because I had one for December because obviously I had a set for, and I just think it looks really nice. And that way I can kind of use whatever kit I want in whatever month. But yeah, and I use, yeah, all of her sticker books as far as quotes and seasonal stuff, and things of that nature. But that being said, like, I'll use her June stickers now because it's summer here. So I'll use things like, and it also will depend on the colour scheme as well. Like it said, there is sunshine, like those kind of ones I'll use now because it's summer, and I'll save these kind of ones, obviously I'll use them in, but I'll save like wintry ones for later. But there's still, like, I'll still probably use this box and probably just pull out, I'm going to pull stuff out and stick it on the back of my hand. And like, she still has all these strips which I might end up pulling from eventually, but for now, with the colour scheme, I just like in the way. I feel like, I don't know if that's the Stars and Stripes Forever. It was Australia Day in January, but that's American, so. But yeah, I think I'll pull a little bit more from this later. But for let's just get this part down. So I didn't actually even plan the size of these. I was messing around with what fit in the sheet well, but that is perfect. Like, I don't know if you can see that, and it's out of focus now, but it fits like perfectly between those lines. That was not the plan. This, I was kind of just did the basics of. I don't know if they're going to line up quite right. Yeah, they're all a little bit high, but this is just me testing this as well. Oh, it's a bit short, that's why. But yeah, so I'll go in and fix those checklists. But do I even actually want the to buy list in there? I don't think I do. I don't think like it fits with my, I guess, my format really. Just gonna take this out actually. So I didn't actually make like proper resolutions. Like, in my head I was like, let's just be more on top of stuff really, but I didn't make like resolutions. I didn't sit down and write a list. So what I'm gonna do is take this one now, and I usually just put a box down like that and then kind of go like that, and then I work the rest in just around that. I kind of just start with a base and then I format everything else. But that's the good thing about generally about using the Erin Condren ones, is they're removable. If I put that down kind of crooked. I just want to kind of balance. It's still a little bit crooked, but so now what I'm going to be paying and go do is try and lift this up and actually put it. There's a lot of fiddling when it goes into these spreads, to be honest, so I'm very sorry about that. Probably should have. I pre-planned as to like kind of what went on in the month, and I'll kind of decide what I want to put in there as I go. Okay, that's a bit better. There we go. So I had stuff along the lines of like the shop reopened, which was kind of a big deal because I feel like I finally got the shop where I want it to be. I don't know. And then we had a couple things go on as far as like town events, because we had January Festival, or it was like our town's name and then festival, like, but it was just, they just have this big festival in January every year. So there was a couple things on for that. And then there was the PBC sale where I spent too much money. There was I had got a new bed and new bedsides, and then I have just some stuff as far as like movies and TV and things like that. So I don't know how I want to do this. Let's see, I kind of want to get another like kind of box or something to put there. I might put, actually, yeah, let's do the events header, and then, actually I want to put it under the grey. I'll come back and fill that space a little bit later. We'll put the events header, and then I'll kind of like, there was, I guess, 2 events really. They both fit under, how do they fit under here? I didn't plan that either. I was literally just messing around with sizing when it came to these. I was not, I guess it does, because this was the size of this was half of that, and this I guess is a quarter by default. This is just the size of a monthly box. So that's that. So I'm going to pull some, these just work perfectly for everything, from Fox and Cactus, her like party girl ones, for these, because they kind of just work well for all of it. I just wanted to see what else she had as far as that went, and as far as like, I guess, I use a lot of her birthday stickers, and I'm wondering if I have more, because I kind of use them. I never use the big one. So I was just looking at this, and it's like spend a day in your undies, relax in the aircon, and it actually hasn't been that hot yet here, and I don't think it's gonna get that hot. We had a pretty hot week of Australia Day, like I kind of guessed, but I feel like now summer's on its way out. That's my guess, because where I live now, I feel like summer is a lot shorter, and yeah, summer is a lot shorter. What am I saying? And I'm gonna put this one, I've lost my train of thought, but my point was that summer is a lot shorter here and winter lasts longer. That was the end of my sentence. And then I'm gonna put, I'm still getting used to this. I feel like I'll eventually have this down and I'll know exactly what I want to include, but for now I'm still working it, and I feel like life isn't super exciting, so things like that make it hard. But I'm gonna put that for the shop reopening. And again, I'm probably going to use some Fox and Cactus girls. Like literally, this isn't even all of it. This is just like my main chunk. And look how much. I'm so in love. I feel like I wanted to use one of them again. Let's have a little look-see. Maybe I could use like one of them. Except maybe like the summer one. Or maybe I'll use a big party girl this time. I definitely use way too many of them, but they are like my fave. They mark like the big fun events for me, so. And they always match. If it's anything like party related, they always match, like celebration related, they'll always match the spread. I don't know why, and I don't know how. So now, I did have that, there was the PBC sale where obviously I spent a bit too much money. So what I'm actually going to do is, how does this fit in here? Kind of, I might actually put resolutions at this end. I've moved this sticker way too many times. And then I might put this at this end so that the silver's not under the silver, or the grey I guess. But then the big one's over there. It's this kind of stuff that I fiddle around with the most in these spreads, is like everything looking like, I don't know, like it fits together. I kind of make these things look kind of like Tetris, and it probably drives you guys insane, but I feel like I definitely need more of these kind of things, but I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I'm just sticking stickers down. I'm a crazy person. Okay, this is just, I should maybe actually look and try and work out what the hell I want to do before I just keep putting stickers down. Okay, so I found this, which I think I want to put in. I don't know where, and I don't know what I want to write on it, but I feel like I want to put it in. I didn't leave enough room down here unless I layer it. Don't necessarily want to do, because I think I want to leave this for like movies and TV shows and stuff. Maybe I'll just stick this like up here. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm writing in there, but I'm sure I will come up with something. And I think I will put those two in here. Again, not too sure what I'm writing in them, but I will come up with something when I'm writing them in. It's really hard to get these, I feel like, to get them straight. I don't know why. Like, you have lines to line it up with. If I'm doing it like not on a line, it gets really, really hard. Still recording. Cool. There we go. So like I said, I'm not sure. That one was the shop reopens. I feel like one of them would be the PVC sale, so I'll put Fox and Cactus, as always. Put one of them on there. And then I will put, I think I'm going to put 2 little check boxes on the to-do list. Because I think I've decided what I'm going to put in there. Which are going to be like constant monthly goals for me, but so that sheet is like completely gone. This one, not so much. What I wanted, like I said, what I wanted to put in here was like kind of TV shows I binge watched, but my issue there is now what do I use? I feel like maybe I should see, because I feel like other people will use these, so if I'm going to release it in the shop. Seriously, my dog won't shut. Have a little look-see. I feel like I could pull these kind of things, but then they have a colour, and sometimes it will work fine, but because I've just done gold and silver, I want like pure gold and silver stickers. Which doesn't really go down well. I might put in, I'm literally just winging this as I go, so I'm very sorry about that. I might put in a gold movie marquee from Scribble Prints code. Is it even really that gold? Because we did see Edge of 17, which I want to mark in. It was really good. I recommend it. I was so pumped to see it. Everybody else thought it wasn't going to be that great. Nobody else was keen to see it, and I was like forcing everybody out the door. I was like, we're going to see it, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm glad I did. Okay, so I paused and found some stuff to use. I feel like it puts a lot of emphasis on the TV shows, but we're going to make it work because kinda gotta But yeah, so we'll see how we do here doing this. That could have been the most, yep, crooked thing you've ever seen. So let's see how we go. But I basically just kind of feel like I should be putting in like what I'm currently watching, I don't know, or what I finished watching this month, and that was Heart of Dixie. I'm currently watching the OC. Okay, I cut that too short then, but it's okay because it is white for the most part. Do you want to cut the star off or? But yeah, I am currently watching the OC. I've taken like a mini break, just because it's coming back to this second season, which means it's kind of got to pick up again. And I'm not sure if I like where it's starting from. It's starting from no one being together again and a lot of like rocky stuff. I feel like you start a season out with everything being good and then everything goes bad. Not the other way around. So I think I'll take another one of these just to like, I don't know, balance it out a little bit. So yeah, I am currently taking a break from the OC, but I don't know why I'm saying this, but fear not. I'm sure I will return to it in a couple of days, but I'm kind of just taking it to kind of binge watch YouTube, catch up on all the stuff, because I've been watching a lot of like TV shows instead of YouTube, and that usually means like I have not watched Scoonie Jolies since like December, which is a big deal for me. Which I still haven't caught up on now because there's so much to catch up on. So, but yes, I'm still marking these because I went to go back for the sake of a video I was looking into filming. I'm not going to bother saving these. And I couldn't work out when I had watched this show, and it's the weirdest thing to want to know when you watched a TV show. I know that. I understand that. But that's something I like to mark because I'm a big film and TV person. So, center this a little bit better. Like so. And one of them I wanted to put down that Girl Meets World ends. So I don't know what I want to put for that. I think I have a sticker and it's like black and it is meant to be like a fact that it's like bikini season and you were not bikini ready, but I'm still going to put it in there anyway. It's a little sticker from Kina Prince that says this is not good. But I'm kind of not that mad that Girl Meets World got cancelled. Because of the fandom, I feel like it was kind of going off the deep end a little bit, so I'm not ridiculously concerned. I could have put that Happy New Year sticker in somewhere. I can't. Maybe I'll just stick it like up on this side. And I'm going to stick the little like party hat in the corner. And this little like, it's really big, that's the only thing, is it doesn't, you can't like offset it, so I might wait. I still have yet to use that sticker, but, and I'm going to stick, this is really weird that I'm like using the, that's probably really weird, isn't it? Yep, I'm not going to do that. This spread kind of went a really different way than I was picturing it, but I'm really happy with the way it did go. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what you guys think about the format of them. Like, would you guys use any of this stuff? I think I probably would have used that, but the way I did it put a lot of room up here and here and not much here. I'm still happy with it at the end of the day. I will actually fill this out and I'll be back and show you it all finished. I'm probably going to use my black paper mate ink joy gel pen, which is seriously running out. Oh look, more fox and cactus, what do you know? Which is, yeah, seriously running out. Oh look, more. So yes, I'm still going to use it though. So I will fill this out and I'll be back. So this is the finished spread all written in. I missed like one of those. I have no idea what I put that box there for. I might come up with something later. There is one thing that I didn't put on here was the Foster's returns. I don't know if that deserves a bigger box, but we will wait and see. We're still a couple days from the end of the month, so you never know. But I'll show you. I put in a TV here and it is from Bubblegum Stickers. Upon like use of her multicolor, I really like her paper. It's nice and soft. It's not like Fox and Cactus level soft, but it's pretty soft as far as matte goes. I really like it, and I really like these TVs. They could be used as computers as well. And then I put this balloon down for my new bed, and I'm thinking like I might put some of them. They're a bit big, but I might just put some of them out here. It still is New Year's, so let's just go with it. There we are. I might put some of these little dots around the spread to like fill up awkward spaces. Oh god, is that even, that one's not even cut. I'm like trying to get one that's not cut. Here's the yellow is kind of close to gold. Oh, the pink ones aren't cut. I wonder why that is. I'll just leave it. Oh, she's got all these tiny little ones. Oh my god, I didn't even realise. I'm an idiot. She's got them like, oh, I'm using her little like dot points. But she's got all this little deco all over the sheet. I love that I'm still getting use out of my New Year's stuff now, because I was like, I'm real bummed I can't use Christmas stuff anymore. I got through majority of it. I only have a very small portion left, but I'm bummed I can't use it anymore. Like, why does there have to be a time cap on Christmas stickers? I want to use my Christmas Happy Mail stuff now. That's like, I think the one thing that I'm like concerned that I don't get to use anymore is my Christmas Happy Mail stickers from Fox and Cactus, of course. But yeah, this is pretty much the finished spread. I hope you guys like the way this turned out. Let me know what you think of the monthly notes thing. Let me know if you want me to put them up. They would be $6 for the set of 2. But yeah, let me know what you think, if they're kind of worth going up, I guess, because they are very similar to Erin Condren. That was kind of my point. They were more designed because that's the format I liked, but I get that they can be sourced elsewhere. But let me know, because in Australia, obviously, $20 to get something, $20 shipping to get something like that is not cool. So I'd be happy to do them each month, maybe a couple each month, because you can kind of buy them and use them whenever. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. There we go. So that's all the little dots, which I kind of love that they're spread around the kit. I'm loving this gold foil throughout. But yes, I love the way this turned out. This is kind of like a big thing now, because when I finally actually do this spread, it's going to be goldish too. So I'm kind of frustrated that this is bright blue. But yes, that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave it like this because that's probably more. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, let me know what you think. I'm still getting the hang of these myself and in deciding on what I want to put in. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like if you enjoyed. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.